just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip. We're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Las Vegas Raiders. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you are with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. And off we go from Vegas. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Elandon Roberts.
I'll tell you what, Mike, if you thought this place was rocking before, after that interception, it just took this atmosphere to a whole nother level. And now let's see if this offense can come out, take a deep breath, deal with some of these early emotions, and take advantage and strike for some points.
Throwing from the start. Here's Smith. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Jeanty. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll run with Jeanty. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Ashton Jeanty. Touchdown, Vegas. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. To return, it is Zamir White. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On the ground, it's Jeanty to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Jeanty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
He gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Raider first down.
There we go.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10. We'll keep it on the ground with Genty. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Draymond Jones able to bring him down. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll get this off to Genty. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Smith. Got a man, it's Lockett. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Thirteen next. Here we go. Guys, we're not even set.
From the gun, it's Gina. That's into the hands of Thornton. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go play action. It's Smith. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. A tremendous return. He's already got him in field goal range.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these two things: balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all three of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. Jackson now on second down. He'll run again. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. To return, it is Zamir White. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long. Two minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. It is 2nd and 9. Here's Gino. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And
here we go. 13 next. Hey, load.
Smith. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
No ball. Hey, the clip.
On 4th down, Smith. This one intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake.
And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up 2nd down.
It's 1st down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long.
2nd down. Jackson rolling to the left. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Now he takes off. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. To throw is Jackson. Forced out wide. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Middle. Hey, we go, sit on. No ball, sit on. 100%.
Smith now to throw on first down. He'll hit Tucker on the slant. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, here we go. Hey. Look.
On second down, Smith. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be third down.
Here we go.
Back is Smith. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Strike. There goes no. 390%. Hold. Check 58.
They'll go. Smith. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Middle. Shut up.
On first and 10, Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will get into the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
To return, it is Zamir White. Now an opening past the 30. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Go ahead. Get out! 180!
Here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. Now a timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Flush to his right. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Here we go.
Now Smith. He'll find Turkey out of the backfield. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on second down, Smith. That's complete to lock it outright. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 17 yards that time for number 17.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
1st and 10.
13X, 13X. There we go, sit on. Check 58. You're going to get a 49, flip it off, 49.
From the shotgun, Smith. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 20. 1st down, Vegas.
Here we go, here we go. 13X. There we go.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Strike, strike. Hey, here we go, hey. Here we go, sit on. Hey, along the road, along the road.
Working out of the gun, Smith. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Kyle Hamilton, the versatile defender, with the good coverage there.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. This is caught at the 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. On the ground, it's the tight end. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. To throw is Smith. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Check 58.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
A pass move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Throwing Jackson. Moving left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. They'll drop to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
13. Sit on! 180! Finish it! Hey, come on.
Back to throw, Jackson. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Raven 1st down. Jackson looking to throw, exiting the pocket right. He keeps it himself, and he's into the end zone yet again. Lamar Jackson, touchdown Ravens. Loop now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. To return, it is Zamir White. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Gino to throw. Oh, he's got Tucker open downfield. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They have 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to 1st and 10. Going for it all. That's hard. And he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. We're going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders back within 7. It's 35-28. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Yeah.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He runs with it. So hard to get a shot on Jackson. Gave himself up there after picking up the first down.
You change it. 13. Sit up.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Rolling right. He'll take off again. Showing off the footwork. Sliding down after a gain of 8. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, Jackson. There he goes again. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. A first down throw for Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
Hey, report. Hey, middle. Hands up. What?
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
On is Loop to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens tack on one more to their lead. Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. To return, it is Zamir White. And he'll be out of bounds, zeros on the clock, and that is how this one will come to an end. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. In a game that was expected to be a cakewalk, pretty much turned out that way. Their class just much the best in this one as they cruise to an easy road victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific
From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Indianapolis Colts. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So they dodge an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's 3rd down. Taken in by Downs, left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
65 cat.
First and 10 now. Here's Jones. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're finally able to send him out. Gave up a great gain, but surprisingly, not a first down. It's third down instead.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Short pass brought in. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They're going Taylor. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. First down throw by Jones. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
19 Tiger. Take go.
3rd and 2. Jones. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Offense to the line fast.
18, right here. Let's go.
Now Jones on fourth down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs. This is our last play of the quarter. First carry here for Ashton Genty. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They have second and pretty long here.
13 next.
Smith to the air now. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Here we go.
Fourth down, Smith. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Colts take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Fights it, nice move. He's got some running room. And he is down to the 30-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling.
Down he goes. Raiders got him. And their fourth sack of the game right there brings up second down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Well, Brock, still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Left side into the hands of Warren. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because you throw it in double coverage. And you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
He's going to run for it. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And he goes out with enough for the first, but we do have a flag down on the play. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Colts going to kick this away now on fourth, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Runs Genty underneath. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, here's Smith. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So first down from the 41.
Hey, here we go, hey. No balls, no ball.
Now Smith. Out left, and Lockett makes the ground. He works it down to the 37. Quiddy Pay there to take him down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go, here we go. Flip it off, 49.
And again, it's Smith. Pass taken in by Lockett. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, trio left.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Would have been about a 50-yard attempt on the field goal. The offense staying out there to go for this. Again, it's Smith to the air. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off the turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive. On first down, it's Jones to throw. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. He'll throw it. Raiders closing in. Then down he goes. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We've seen one half of football and no points just yet. Let's see who can finally break that deadlock here in our second half. Dylan Laube on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings them to third down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Throw here, third down. This one falls incomplete.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. He's at midfield. 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Heads-up play from the linebacker there to take a short, innocent pass and just turn it into a major highlight for him and his guys.
And I know people are watching that going, how in the world the quarterback not see that linebacker?
Yeah.
But sometimes, Kate, your focus is so much on the safeties, the nickel, the corner. You just take for granted you could fit that ball in, and that linebacker said, not on my watch.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Finds some space, he's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Jones trying again after the pick. Dumped off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
70 range, Viking 18. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Downfield to Warren, he's got it. And he takes it down to the 33. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Here we go.
Jones gonna throw again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions.
Again, Jones to the air. Taking a chance to the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
You know, Kay, we worked long enough together. You know exactly what I was saying to our producer in talkback. Circle that play. That could be the play we come back to when this game's all said and done and say it's a turning point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the second half.
Escapes the pocket. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
13
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. He's looking deep once again. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Jermaine Pratt picks it. This, our last play of the quarter.
Here we go. Shot.
On 1st down, Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He completes it in traffic. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's White on the return. Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
No questioning on that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Brought in by his backfield is Shenty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Genty from the gun. He's going to bring this down to their 35. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down. From the gun, Smith. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And 2nd down only works out for a yard. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Raiders in range for a game-winning score. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Check 58. Hey, here we go. 13 next.
Looking to throw it. Has a man on target to Thornton. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders have taken the lead late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on.
They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Here he is to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Left side into the hands of Warren. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Back to the line they come, second down.
Here we go, set.
He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Back to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Steady.
Setting up to pass. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up third and goal.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Defense in the dime now, clinging to that lead.
70. Let's go.
Now to throw. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He can't find the end zone. They stop him, and they'll still trail as they turn it over on downs. So here's their third and final time.